I was the world's best heavyweight when Mike Tyson was in prison after I recovered from Lennox Lewis' defeat to conquer Evander Holyfield. Riddick Bowe had already lost to Lennox Lewis in the final of the 1988 Olympics Games in Seoul when their proposed fight as professionals became among the most sought after of the memorable 1990s heavyweight era. They were on course for their rematch when Bowe was preparing for the first of his 3 fights with Evander Holyfield in November 1992, and Lewis an eliminator for the WBC title against Donovan "Razor" Ruddock that October. When Bowe and Holyfield then contested the undisputed heavyweight title, the IBF, WBA and WBC titles, in the era before the WBOs was widely recognized, Bowe, via knockout, then proceeded to record perhaps the finest of his 43 wins. It remains his misfortune that his decision to toss his WBC title into a bin at a press conference held in London in December 1992 continues to be widely perceived as him being intimidated by the prospect of fighting Lewis. Years later it was said that the idea had been that of his manager Rock Newman. It was regardless a move designed to challenge the politics of the sport and the demands of the WBC, who in turn responded by elevating Lewis to the status of champion. The WBC is wrong, and I will not be intimidated by them, Bowe had said. I am the heavyweight champion of the world and today I withdraw my recognition of the WBC. I am stripping them. If Lewis wants the belt, he has to get it out of the garbage. Then we will call him garbage picker. With his victory over Holyfield, and with Mike Tyson in prison in Indianapolis having been convicted of rape, Bowe had come to be seen as the world's leading heavyweight. In his following fight he stopped inside around Michael Dokes, after a further victory, over Jesse Ferguson. In November 1993 he fought Holyfield again. Holyfield, this time guided by the great Emanuel Stewart, on the occasion of a fight widely remembered by the farcical arrival of the Fan Man, who caused a 17-minute delay in the 7th round, via majority decision inflicted the only defeat of Bowe's 44-fight career. 2 years later, when Lewis was rebuilding in the aftermath of so unexpectedly being stopped by Oliver McCall and shortly after Tyson's release from prison, in November 1995 Bowe and Holyfield fought for the 3rd and final time. Holyfield, in the 8th round, was stopped for the first time. He and Bowe that evening both suffered the first knockdowns of their careers, delivering to Bowe supremacy of the only heavyweight trilogy to rival that between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. I love you, man, I love you, Bowe told Holyfield immediately afterwards. When Holyfield recovered enough to speak, he said of his inability to finish Bowe in the 6th, when Bowe was hurt, I was bone tired. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in close and use everything I had because Bowe's jab kept me out.